I wanted Khamzat next. I think he deserves a hiding.
Dricus Du Plessis has amped up his verbal attacks, zeroing in on Khamzat Chimaev as their fight draws near. The tension between the two is rising, with both exchanging sharp remarks outside the cage. The key question remains: who will prove their words when they finally meet in the octagon? So far, Du Plessis has taken the lead in the verbal battle, frequently targeting Chimaev online. He's boldly stated that Khamzat stands little chance against him, even calling him a wasted talent. Du Plessis has criticized Chimaev's inability to capture the lightweight title and expressed doubt over his prospects of winning the middleweight championship.
He called it a fight.
Good fight, yeah. Well, I mean, trying to get to a fight.
Fair enough.
That's it. Yeah, couldn't get the welterweight title. Definitely not getting the middleweight title. Like, talk about a waste of potential. That's about it.
Du Plessis also took a jab at Chimaev's English skills on social media, joking that whenever a tweet from Khamzat makes sense, it's likely his manager writing it. But when the language gets messy, DDP claims that's when you know Khamzat is the one typing.
When his tweets make sense, it's his agent. And when it's just like random English words in a certain, it's him. And he said, this fight.
Du Plessis also criticized Chimaev for all the pre-fight chatter, implying that Khamzat would be better off keeping quiet and concentrating on making it to fight night. With this pointed remark, DDP expressed doubts about Chimaev's discipline and dedication.
Yeah, he called it a fight.
Fight, yeah. Well, I mean, trying to get to a fight.
Fair.
In a recent interview, Du Plessis expressed full confidence in his ability to take Chimaev down. He admitted that Khamzat might secure a takedown, but added that he hopes it happens since Chimaev is considered a top-level fighter. DDP then challenged him further, saying, if Khamzat does take me down, he'll still have to find a way to keep me there.
Is Khamzat going to be able to take me down? Absolutely. Absolutely he'll be able to take me down. This is how a fight works. I would hope so. Isn't he like some Swedish champion or something? I would hope he could take me down. But then he has to deal with me on the ground, and he has to keep me there.
During the same interview, Du Plessis made it clear he's not intimidated by Chimaev or his wrestling abilities. He confidently claimed that he not only can take Khamzat down, but fully plans to do so when they face off. In another interview, when asked if he had a message for Chimaev, DDP bluntly said, stay out of the cage. That sharp comment served as another warning, signaling his intention to dominate when they finally meet.
So do you have a message? I'm sure he's watching. Do you have a message for him?
No. Stay out of the cold.
Following his fight with Sean, Du Plessis stated in another interview that he has no plans to avoid a future matchup with Chimaev. He highlighted his ambition to defend his title at least 3 times and expressed strong confidence that he can silence Khamzat and prove his words in the octagon.
I want to defend my belt at least 3 times. And if there's no doubt that I've cleaned out this division, then we can talk about me going up. I just want him to know.
Okay.
I'm ready. I am ready. And it's not.
You're not running from Khamzat at all.
No, I'm not running for Khamzat. That is the next fight I want. I think me and Khamzat will be bigger right now than me and Alex Pereira.
Du Plessis doesn't hold back his trash talk to just interviews. He's equally sharp on social media. For a while now, he and Chimaev have been trading fierce tweets and pointed remarks that keep fans hooked. DDP mainly uses Twitter and press conferences to get under his opponent's skin, frequently targeting Khamzat with warnings about their upcoming fight. For example, during a recent match between Shera and Chimaev, Du Plessis sparked controversy by tweeting a jab about the fight having only 3 senses, a mocking nod to Shera's partial blindness, which quickly drew attention online.
Between Khamzat and Shara, there are only 3 senses: touch, smell, and sound.
When a fan commented on the same tweet, Du Plessis quickly jumped at the opportunity to throw another jab at Chimaev, confidently replying, "Wrong. I'll definitely be spanking your boy Khamzat." The online exchange heated up when Chimaev fired back with a picture of Du Plessis paired with a donut emoji, a clear dig at DDP and his team. Not one to hold back, Du Plessis responded swiftly, turning his attention to Chimaev's background with a pointed and controversial remark about his heritage.
Oh, would get you, but there's no inbred emoji.
As the fight approaches, Du Plessis has been turning up the heat on Khamzat Chimaev with sharp trash talk across social media and press events. He's questioned Chimaev's skills, poked fun at his English, and confidently stated he will control the fight, insisting he can take Khamzat down and maintain dominance. Their online rivalry has featured playful jabs about each other's appearance and backgrounds, with Du Plessis also calling out Chimaev for a history of last-minute fight withdrawals following injury rumors about Du Plessis himself. Rumors his coach later debunked, confirming the bout remains on track. Overall, DDP's blend of confidence, clever insults, and bold challenges has fans eagerly anticipating the showdown inside the cage.
It's obviously, it was a bit of a joke because we've been talking to the UFC, and myself and Dricus and the UFC has been on the same page about this whole thing from the word go. We haven't signed a contract, and so the fight was never confirmed. We were talking about it, and no injuries, man.
So just confirming, there was absolutely no injury on Dricus's part. He's 100% healthy.
100%, zero injury.
Perfect.
Beyond their Twitter battles, Du Plessis has openly challenged Khamzat's legitimacy in interviews. When discussing his career ambitions, DDP made it clear he aims to become a double champion, but wants to achieve that by taking on worthy opponents, rather than pursuing fights that don't contribute meaningfully to his legacy.
Do you want to, go after these title defense records? Do you want double champ status? What do you ultimately want your reign to be?
Yeah, listen, I want to do what is expected, because do I want double champ status? Absolutely. But I'm willing to earn that. If there's contenders that make sense, I don't want to fight contenders that doesn't make sense.
I'm questioned about whether Chimaev was among the contenders who didn't make sense for him to face, since Khamzat hadn't yet fought in the middleweight division despite expressing interest. Du Plessis dismissed the notion entirely, saying, "Who even takes that guy seriously anyway?"
Now, fighting Israel Adesanya makes sense. Fighting guys that deserve the title shots makes sense.
When you say contenders that don't make sense, do you mean fighters like Khamzat, who maybe haven't fought a middleweight ranks? Because he's also tweeting like "see you soon" and referencing UFC 300.
Yeah, but he said that to John Jones, so I mean, who takes that guy seriously anyway?
DDP's goals are straightforward and focused. He isn't worried about who he fights or the hype around his opponents. His primary aim is to defend his title for a third time and solidify his place as one of the greatest in the sport. Although he acknowledged Khamzat's past of pulling out of fights, Du Plessis said the UFC would simply arrange another challenger, as his mission goes beyond facing Chimaev. It's about proving he's the best fighter out there.
The UFC always finds a plan. Like I said, I don't prepare for Khamzat. I prepare to be the best Dricus. Yeah. So after that, if he pulls out fight week, UFC will get somebody else. There's a lot of contenders right now. And whoever they put in there, I'll be ready for it.
DDP's coach, Morn Visser, has expressed worries about Khamzat's tendency to withdraw from fights last minute, drawing a clear comparison between their careers. Visser noted that while Dricus fought 3 times in a single year, including 2 title matches, Chimaev has only stepped into the cage 3 times over 3 years. He even suggested that Khamzat seems more interested in putting on a show and acting like a movie star than truly committing as a dedicated fighter.
He likes to be a movie star, man. Look at his career. I think he fought 3 times in the last 3 years. Dricus has fought 3 times in the last just over a year. I think call it 13, 14 months. We fought 3 fights, and they were all 3 were title fights. It was 2 5-rounders and a 4-rounder, all hard fights, title fights. This Oaks fought 3 times in the last 3 years. So he's all about the show. I don't think he really wants to do this. He's a movie star.
While Dricus Du Plessis has built a reputation on his own merits, his coach holds strong views about the fighters DDP faces, especially Khamzat Chimaev. The coach noted that DDP has handled many tough opponents without issue, but when it comes to Chimaev, he finds him especially annoying.
Yeah, it's just, this is one of those annoying guys. I mean, I've never had an issue with Easy or any one of the fighters. This guy's just annoying.
Morn Visser also pointed out that even though Khamzat trains with bigger and more experienced fighters, that won't give him an advantage over Du Plessis. He emphasized that Khamzat needs to get in the cage and fight, while Dricus is ready to take the fight to the ground and dismantle Chimaev step by step. That's precisely why DDP wants the battle to unfold on the mat.
And Kamaru really gave him a proper run for his money with no preparation on the wrestling side. So that's where we want to fight him. I believe he's training with bigger guys now to get strength. It's not going to help him. He needs to fight. It's not a grappling or wrestling. He needs to fight. That's what we want to do. We want to fight him on the floor and break him up in pieces on the floor. Dricus is going to finish him on the floor. And he doesn't believe it. He doesn't think it. That's where we want to fight him, on the floor.
While Du Plessis and his team continue their relentless trash talk aimed at Khamzat, many in the MMA community remain impressed by Chimaev's toughness and skill. Even Joe Rogan was visibly surprised by Khamzat's performance after his fight with Whitaker. When asked if Du Plessis could stand a chance against him, Rogan admitted he wasn't sure, acknowledging that although DDP is a strong, durable fighter with solid wrestling and heavy hands, matching Khamzat's level could be a tough challenge.
I think it's different with Du Plessis because he can wrestle.
He can wrestle. He's got very good jiu-jitsu. He hits hard, and he's a big, durable dude. But I don't know if he's going to be able to wrestle with that guy. Like, I don't know, man. The Khamzat skill is so high level, it makes me wonder. It's like there's some guys, like you see it in jiu-jitsu. There's some guys that look really good until they fight somebody who's really, really good. And then they get manhandled. You know, it's like everybody looks good until they face Gordon Ryan. Like Gordon Ryan can do that to anybody. Like, is Khamzat at that level? Well, it kind of appears that he is.
What's your take? Can Khamzat show Du Plessis that success in the cage goes beyond trash talk? Or will DDP's opinions about Khamzat prove true? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay in the loop with all the latest updates.